Hi, this video is on the Moodle Chat activity. Chat is just that. It's a way to open up a ongoing dialogue during class with your students. One of the big pushes at many of the tech conferences is what's called a back channel, which is basically a place where people can talk about what you're talking about while you're talking about it. Ask questions, people answer each other's questions, and it's kind of a running dialogue during the lesson. I will tell you that I've used this with varying degrees of success in my own class, but I'll show you how to use it, and you can think about how you want to use it in your class. I did use it when I was still doing reserve duty as a way for students to contact me and ask questions. It is important to let your students know that all the chats are logged so you can look at everything that's said in the chat anytime. Now, the great thing about the Moodle Chat, and we'll go ahead and add it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn editing on, and I'm going to add a chat activity right at the top. So I'm going to click add, and I'm going to go to chat, and I'm going to click add there. Now, the name of the chat room, so I'm going to say hardware discussions. Please. Okay, so I'm going to throw that in there. So chat sessions, you can schedule them so that it's only open certain times. You could say, okay, so my chat sessions are only going to be open during my class, or you could say my chat sessions are only going to be open at night so students can answer each other's questions. You can do whatever you want to. So for instance, I could say the next chat is going to open during my class Friday at, we'll say 9 o'clock. I could say that I want to publish them, not publish them, repeat them the same time every day if I wanted to, and I would always leave this, never delete messages. You could say delete them after 180 days. That's the end of the school year, or 365, so there's cleared out for the next year. Everyone can view past sessions. That's up to you, whether you want people to go and look back or not. You always can, unless you turn this to that you don't save them, which I wouldn't recommend. And if you wanted to make it so students could see other students' comments, you certainly could do that as well. So that's basically it for setup. I'm going to hit save and display. So right now, that a student could go and jump into the chat. So you see right here, it says click here to the end of the chat now. And this says use more accessible interface. That means it's this pop-up window that basically lets students, I don't really see that much of a difference. I guess a different color. So it shows who's in the chat room, and it lets students go and basically talk, and you could have it open to answer questions if you wanted to. You could have a student aide answering questions. You could assign someone to be the proctor to answer questions. I will tell you that, like I said, I open and close that chat by hiding and unhiding it when I want it to be open. I don't leave it open all the time, but you certainly could if you wanted to say, hey, anybody can ask a question in the chat. If you're there and you know the answer, please answer the question. If you're not there, you can look at it later if you had that marked as a yes, that they could see past chat sessions. But really the main reason to use this, according to educators who like doing this, is that online back channel for students to be able to ask and answer questions for each other during, and make comments during a particular lesson. So that's Moodle Chat. It's pretty simple and pretty easy, and that's how you use it in your Moodle classroom.